Today we are talking about the Kinetic hand cannon, the good old Better Devils. And I don't want to waste anyone's time, so let's jump right in and start with the weapon stats as the API describes them. Although whenever I talk about weapon stats and I'm getting that information from the API, I always want to remind you that sometimes the API is off. So if you see a difference in game compared to what I say in the video, blame the API, don't blame me. The Better Devils is a 140 RPM adaptive frame hand cannon. It has 84 impact, 46 range, 48 stability, 46 handling, a reload speed of 46, and a default magazine size of 10. These stats are the ones that you'll find in-game when inspecting the weapon. But in addition to these in-game stats, all weapons in Destiny 2 have hidden stats. And for the Better Devils, these are aim assistance sitting at 75, recoil direction sitting at 88, and zoom sitting at 14. Now, the last time I made a video like this, I wasn't 100% certain what recoil direction meant, but due to some of your comments as well as some testing I did myself, recoil direction can be anywhere between 0 and 100. The closer to 100 the recoil direction stat is, the more vertical the recoil will be. So for the Better Devils, which has a recoil direction of 88, this will translate into a mostly vertical recoil pattern. Next, I want to cover what kind of perks you can find on this weapon, as well as whether or not a curated role exists. So let's talk about a curated role. And as of making this video, the Better Devils technically does not have a curated role for you to hunt and farm for. The reason I use the word technically is that you can get a guaranteed role from Shaxx after resetting your Valor twice, but it isn't masterworked, so it doesn't exactly fit the bill of what a curated role is. For the perks that are possible on this weapon for the random roll versions, I'll be covering the magazine perks, the perks that I call prefix perks, and the perks that I call suffix perks. And like when I covered the right side and wrong, I'll not be covering the barrel and scope perks unless I feel it plays a huge factor in how the weapon plays and feels, and for the Better Devils, I don't feel it's that important. For the magazine perks, there are 8 possible perks that can roll on the Better Devils, those being accurized rounds, drop mag, appended mag, tactical mag, extended mag, steady rounds, alloy magazine, and flared magwell. And just now, while making this video, I realized this set of mag perks is identical to that of the right side of wrong. So hey Bungie, give us more perks. But to stay on course, if I had to choose what perks I would want, I'd probably go with appended mag, tactical mag, or flared magwell. But again, this is just what I would want, and you'll want to aim for whatever fits your playstyle. For the prefix perks, there are 7 possibilities, those being moving target, outlaw, auto-loading holster, rangefinder, threat detector, triple tap, and snapshot sights. For my choices, I could actually see a couple of options that I would want on this weapon. In most cases, I'd flat out want outlaw, but if I happen to get flared magwell as the magazine perk, for example, I wouldn't need outlaw for the reload because I'd have it from flared magwell. And because of this, I could see the benefits of things like rangefinder, moving target, and snapshot sights. But as much as I can make suggestions, it all comes down to your playstyle, and you'll have to make those decisions for yourself. This leaves the perks that I call suffix perks, and for the Better Devils, it has 7 possibilities. Those are timed payload, kill clip, field prep, hipfire grip, zen moment, opening shot, and explosive payload. And to be honest, I can only really justify kill clip in this perk slot. I'm certain there are people out there that would swear by other options, but I personally can't see the benefits outweighing kill clip for any of the other perk options. I personally have used one with explosive payload and time payload, and they feel fun, but they're not the best, at least in my opinion. So now that I've provided a general overview for this weapon stats and what it can roll, you want to know where you can get yourself a Better Devils. For this weapon, it has 2 sources. The first I already mentioned in this video, and that is the direct purchase from Shaxx after resetting your Valor a couple times. This roll, however, will always be the same. It will always come with extended mag and alloy magazine for the magazine perks, rangefinder will be the only prefix perk on this weapon, and kill clip will be the only suffix perk. So all in all, it's not a terrible roll, but it's always that roll. The other source is also from Shaxx, but it is behind an RNG wall. You can purchase engrams from Shaxx for 20 Crucible tokens, and this will provide a chance of getting the Better Devils. So if you want a randomly rolled version, this is your other option. And technically, you could get it from the clan Crucible engram, but that isn't exactly farmable. So to round this video out, let's talk about how it performs in game when it comes to damage. For PvE, the damage depends on the planet, zone, and activity you're playing, so I can't mention exact values. However, I can tell you the PvE headshot multiplier, which happens to sit at 2.99 times. In PvP, this weapon will do 47 to the body and 70 to the head per bullet, putting the headshot multiplier at roughly 1.49 times. This means this weapon is a 3 to 5 shot kill. For the 5 shot kill, you'll need to obviously land 5 shots anywhere on the Guardian, and for the 3 shot kill, you'll need to land 3 shots to the head. And in addition to this, of course, if it's a 3 to 5 shot kill, you can land a 4 shot kill, and for the fastest possible 4 shot kill or the most damage, it's still going to take the same amount of time. You just need to land 3 shots to the body and 1 shot to the head. This puts the base time to kill anywhere between 0.87 and 1.75 seconds as long as you land every single bullet. Now guys, I want to apologize for my absence here on YouTube. I have been working on stuff in the background, but to be completely honest, I was experiencing burnout and just didn't have the drive to make videos. Although, I do hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button, and if you are new here, be sure to subscribe. Let me know in the comments what weapon you want me to cover next, and if you have any suggestions on how I could improve this type of video, put that in the comments as well. Check out all the links in the description, follow me on Twitter, join my community Discord, do all the things you usually do at the end of a video. But that's all I got for you guys today, so I'm gonna get out of here. Say my name is Matt, and I'll see you guys next time.